The second video is going to focus on exercise 2.5, calculating tips from the textbooks. So the idea is that we are going to get several things from the user. We are going to get a subtotal value, a gratuity rate, and we are going to compute the gratuity and total value. For example, the example given in the book is if the user entered 10 for subtotal and 15% for gratuity rate, we display both the $1.5 as gratuity and the $11.5 as total for the expense. Okay, so we are going to create a new file for this. So create new file, text file. We name it, we're going to follow the same convention, okay? Exercise 2_5.java. There we go, 2_5.java. Click on it. This is going to open KWrite. There we go. And we're going to start by typing our boilerplate code. So this time I will use the console interaction. Okay, refer to the previous exercise on how to alternate between console and JOption pane dialog boxes. Okay, in this case we're going to use the console just to make things a little simpler. Public static void main. This is always the same thing. Okay, I actually recommend that you make a little file that you can copy every time containing just this boilerplate code, so that you can start with all of this already typed out for you every time you have a new program to write. So let's have a look at what we have to do. Okay, we need to read the subtotal and gratuity rate. Read subtotal, read gratuity rate, of course from the user. And then we are going to compute gratuity, not computer, compute, little typo here, compute total, display total. Okay, once again, it's kind of a pseudo code, okay, it's the outline of my code. So I need to read a subtotal from the user, so I'm going to need a variable for holding the subtotal. We're going to use a double. Okay, similarly I'll need a double gratuity variable for reading the gratuity from the user. If I am to use the console to do input output, I'm going to need a scanner. I create my scanner here, system.in. So I'm following, by the time you do a couple of those exercises, all of this is going to come as a reflex. Okay, then when I need to read from the user, I'm going to start by system.out.print enter subtotal. There we go. So enter the subtotal, and then scanner.next double, and I'm going to assign whatever is returned by this to the variable subtotal. Here I can do the same thing. Okay, I can cut and paste even, that's going to be faster. Control C, Control V, system.out.enter.print enter gratuity rate, and I'm going to store this in gratuity. Insert scanner.next double. Okay, so alright, I have my two starting variables. Okay, I would recommend here watching out for gratuity. Okay, gratuity could be interpreted as being the rate or the gratuity total. So I'm going to revise my mind here and change gratuity into rate. So there we go. I have my subtotal that is read. I have my rate for the gratuity that is read, and then I have to compute the gratuity. So I look back to the exercise. Okay, how do I compute the gratuity, which means here the gratuity rate? How do I compute it? Well, I'm going to have to multiply the subtotal by the rate that was given to me. Okay, knowing that this rate is going to be expressed, for example, for 15% as 15 and not 0.15. So I'm going to say simply I need a variable for the gratuity total, and this variable is assigned, so that's going to be the subtotal times the rate divided by 100. Okay, so rate and subtotal being double variables, this division here is going to lead, this division here is going to lead to a floating point result as well, so everything is fine. Now how do I compute the total? Well, I need a variable total, and I'm going to do it in one shot. Okay, I'm going to initialize the variable directly with what it should be. The total is the subtotal plus the gratuity total. Then I need to display the result, system.out.println. Okay, what do I want to display? Total, something simple. Okay, total equal, and then I'm going to follow this by the content of the variable total. Let's save. Let's see if we have some syntax error there. I'm going to do a Java C exercise 2_5.java. This is a classic now. Okay, scanner, that means I forgot to import java.util.scanner. There we go. Save again. Go back to Conqueror. Try to compile again. Working now. Java exercise 2.5, sorry. Enter. Enter the subtotal. Well, do we have an example in the textbook? Let me check real quick. Yes, we have. So subtotal is 10. Alright, gratuity rate is 15%. The total is 11.5. And I forgot to display the total for the gratuity, so I'm going to do that right now. Println gratuity equal plus gratuity. Once again, save. Compile. Not a problem here. Let me see. Yeah, little technical glitch here. Let me try to fix that real quick. There we go. Okay. So Java C to compile. It's compiling fine still. Java to run it. 10, 15. Total is 11.5, and apparently I forgot to save my file correctly. Okay, let me go back real quick. Saving my file, going back to Conqueror, making sure that I recompile. There we go, and then I execute it. Total 10, gratuity rate 15. And I have a little problem here, so let me go back to the code and check real quick. Okay, I'm just double checking here that this is the right version of the code I'm saving, and apparently I was compiling the wrong version of the code. So let's try again. Java C exercise 2_5.java, and now Java exercise 2_5, 10, 15, bingo. There we go. So when you have like weird things like that, you add code, you add statements, and they don't appear, well, double check that you saved correctly, double check that you are actually compiling also the right code. It's really easy to call a previous compiling command on another exercise and therefore end up like not testing what you are really writing. And we are pretty much done with this exercise.